So a lot of times advisors get kind of hung up and caught into the weeds with some of the strategies we talk about. One of the strategies is using life insurance as a core piece of the retirement plan. So a lot of you may have heard of LIRP, a LIRP design, life insurance retirement plan. And crafting your kind of elevator speech, your golf course talk, your cocktail party, whatever you want to call it, is super important. I think you can do that in a pretty easy way. I mean, one of the things I always do is liken it to a Roth IRA. Say, look, Bob, I know that you do okay for yourself and you got a decent income. And, if you could put money into a Roth IRA, how much money would you put into it? And usually it says something like, well, it doesn't matter. I make too much money. Say, humor me, Bob. What would you put in? He said, as much disposable income as I could. It grows tax-free. I pull it out tax-free, and I die it passes tax-free, and sounds pretty good. But those income limitations can really hold back that story. I like to use a little analogy that gets people's attention and gets them to remember what I'm talking about. I say, hey, Bob, imagine there's two blackjack tables. You walk into a casino in Vegas. One's got a couple people at it. The other one's packed, people waiting in line, standing around. You go up to those. One is your traditional blackjack table. You put money out there, you either win or lose. The other one, you start reading the placard over on the corner, and it says, if you win at blackjack, we're going to give you half of what you wager. If you lose, nothing happens. You keep all your money, and we just go to the next hand. Which one are you going to sit there and play? You're going to play the one that has you can never lose money, and you just earn a part of the upside. And sometimes putting that story around it can really help get someone's attention and make yourself stand out. If you just get up there and say, I'm a holistic advisor, and I use ETFs and alternatives and this stuff,
just white noise.
Yeah, and you should see my 10-year trailing, 10-year record. I mean, you're not getting that guy's attention. So little ways where you can get their attention is huge.
Yeah, and one of the things I always like to throw out there to the CPAs, the attorneys, the advisors, is just a simple statement of, would you be open to holding another meeting to talk about tax-free income during retirement?
Or, along that line, what have you done to provide tax-free income at retirement? What have you done to protect yourself from rising taxes, et cetera, et cetera?
And they're sitting a deer in the headlights. No one's ever asked them that question. They have no idea what to say, what to do, but they're open to that meeting. I mean, you're a trusted advisor. They're going to take that meeting. Once they say yes, now what do you do? So that's where you contact us. We'll help fill in the gaps of what are the next comments, what are the next slides, one-pagers you need to show. But that's how you open up the conversation and not become the Edward Jones guy sitting there fumbling along on every word. Like, short, sweet, simple, get them in the office.
Yeah, someone at the golf course, talking to them about something that tax-free retirement, taxes, that's always a hot button, always. And if you can talk with those kind of hot buttons in mind, you're gonna perk some ears up and get some meetings.